To know Malaysia is to love Malaysia. Southeast Asia, and particularly Malaysia, is presently a multiracial and multicultural nation in which Malays, Indians, Chinese, and people of various other nationality coexist in peace and harmony. With this topic in mind, does Malaysia overlook the minor culture when discussing the major culture? This video will help to portray how Malaysian adapts to the core culture in Malaysia, precisely people with disability. Upon our research regarding this matter, we discovered on how two top-tier universities in Malaysia, International Islamic University of Malaysia and University of Malaya, adapt to the core culture from the information gathered with the help of these disability students. Love and respect, a gift to the disabled, equipment for all. The first part of this video concerns of the facilities provided in both universities. Opportunities that given to the disabled to pursue higher education can be achieved with the same right as other normal students. University needs to provide access and facility for people with disabilities in fulfilling the requirements of the Malaysian Standard Code of Practice on Access of Disabled Person. As such, the provision of disability-friendly accessibility is an essential element of a public university for the convenience of students with disabilities in their university life. For example, a disabled parking, ramp and curb, guiding block, handrail, disabled toilet, and even transportation for disabled students can be seen are being provided in both universities. The importance of disabled students to access facilities is very important in helping them to overcome the obstacle which they are facing in public universities. One of the goals is to remove the cultural, physical, and psychological barriers that can prevent disabled students from participating fully in their university life, as well as to integrate all students with disabilities and improve local awareness of disability. To cater the needs of the student with disability at the university, an association that will provide not only facilities but also services which appropriate and non-discriminatory to help the disabled person to enable them to be more self-reliant in their learning process.
IIUM, it's called IMAC, Ibnu Umi Maktum Club. So IMAC dia bukan OKU, dia bukan OKU sajalah, dia ada dipanggil volunteer lah, maksudnya yang bukan OKU join dan kita orang buat sekali. Kalau yang biasa start kan induction, kedua yang ni puasa dengan raya tu biasa.
The club and program held by the IIUM succeed in eliminating negative perception, disability discrimination, and understanding of the meaning of equal opportunities towards disabled students. It also succeed in enhanced awareness and empathy towards disabled students at national, state, and community levels. It also creates a central portal that places as many links to information on Islamic education for students with disabilities.
Ni agak pelik sikit, tapi mungkin benda tu boleh kita, instead of kita jadikan aktiviti tahunan, mungkin boleh jadikan satu segmen lain kan.
Program yang baru kami laksanakan adalah program Future for Disabled workshop, kolaborasi dengan Horn Young Foundation, dan kami ada United Bowlers, iaitu program bowling bersama OKU dan bekerjasama adalah dengan CDE, program tradisi, iaitu macam hari interaksi, dan terakhir hujung tahun ialah majlis apresiasi.
Furthermore, achievement based on the clubs and programs that were held by the UM community. It opens doors of opportunity for interaction and networking for the disabled students with other students. It also succeeds in creating a sense of belonging and appreciation towards the disabled students that could also help increase the awareness and level of empathy. Lastly, they also succeed in enhancing the knowledge that are needed for the disabled students, such as sign language with guide by the expert.
Ada tak macam suggestion atau improvement daripada program?
Tiha rasa dia general adalah menitik berat tentang keperluan OKU semasa program.
tell your name and which kuliah are you?
My name is Mariah Akalili binti Sulaiman. I'm from Sociology and Anthropology.
With disabled students, of course, lah kan?
Yeah.
Do you befriend with them? How close are you?
Yes, it depends. For some of them, I just know on the basis of classmates. So it's just that much.
Think about the facilities for disabled people at this university.
Very not friendly. I have a friend, she has arthritis. She has pretty bad arthritis and she's staying in Asma. But Asma has a lot of stairs. Really hard for her to get point A to point B through Asma. At kuliah and things like that. The bright colors are helpful, but at the same time, what would be more helpful would be public places. That's that one lane where blind people use. More helpful if you have that within kuliah and mahalla places, because it would help people who are fully blind be able to find their way so they know where to go. This is, I would say, the lack of cohesion. There's no main system where all the information is stored. It's very inconsistent, it's very inefficient, and it's very difficult for students.
Okay, so do you think what improvement or your suggestion to these facilities?
I would suggest the sidewalk thing that I said.
So if you saw a disabled person, what would you do?
It depends on the context or situation. If the person seems to be in trouble, then I would ask, do they want any help? Do they want me to intervene and help them or call someone or anything?
Can I get to know with your name first?
Hi, my name is Nurin Sofiya. You can call me Alia. My name is Mariah Akalili. You can call me Najmi. Both from Academy of Islamic Studies.
My first question, can I know that have ever you encountered with disabled student?
Yes, I have met a disabled person before this. When I eat at the cafe, I saw a blind student and a student who is using wheelchair, many others.
Do you befriend with them?
For me, I have one. I befriend with them when I joining IIUM that organized by University Malaya.
What do you think about the facilities for disabled people at this university?
I think UM provide a lot of facilities for disabled students, such as a special lens for blind students to walk, to go to the cafe, and they provide a special van for disabled students to easy them to go to the classes every day.
Do you have any suggestion or improvement?
I think I have one, which is provide special lane for OKU student, because not every student have common sense to prioritize them first, so they do not have to wait for long to buy food at cafe.
If you saw a disabled person, what would you think you would do at that situation?
I will look at the situation first. If they really need my help, I willingly to help them. But I will think whether my help really helpful for them or make them uncomfortable.
Do you think it's hard to work or being in the same group with disabled person?
Opinion is, to me, it's not a big deal. I'm okay to do the same assignment with them as long as they do the assignments.
Co-culture exists and everyone have their own preferences, abilities and disabilities. We should be responsible to celebrate each and one of them without any form of discrimination. Let us be the one to take a step forward and make a difference for a better community in the future.